Hello, little friends, and welcome to a warm, sandy adventure. Today, we'll travel to a land of glittering dunes to meet a very sweet baby camel with wobbly knees and a big heart. Are you ready to hear the story of Jamal's golden glide? In a desert far away, where the sand glittered like spilled sugar, lived a baby camel. The dunes were his home. They were giant golden waves that stood still under a bright blue sky. By day, they were warm and cozy, and by night they sparkled with a million tiny stars. This was a lovely little camel. He had soft, sandy-colored fur and big, curious eyes framed by the longest eyelashes you have ever seen. When he was shy, he would wiggle his eyelashes very fast, but the thing everyone noticed were his wonderfully knobby and wobbly knees. He loved his desert home. He loved tracing patterns in the sand with his nose and watching busy scarab beetles. He loved the taste of sweet desert flowers after a rare rain. But there was one thing the little camel did not love. He did not love the tall, tall dunes. Every evening, just as the sun began to paint the sky in shades of orange and pink, the other young desert animals would gather. This was their favorite time of day. A speedy gazelle and a family of jumpy jerboas would bounce their way up to the peak of the highest dune. Then, one by one, they would slide down. Whoosh! The gazelle would glide down like a streak of golden light. Whee! The gerbos would tumble and roll, squeaking with laughter. Their happy sounds echoed across the quiet desert as they slid down the sandy slopes. From the bottom of the dune, the little camel would watch them. A big part of him wanted to join the fun. It looked like so much fun. But when he looked up, up, up to the top of the dune, his tummy felt like it was full of jittery beetles. "Oh, my wobbly knees!" he would whisper to himself. His knobby knees would tremble, and he would wiggle his long eyelashes so fast they made a tiny breeze. His courage had melted away like a snowflake in the sun. One evening, he decided to be brave. He took a deep breath and started to climb a dune. It wasn't even the tallest one, just a medium-sized one. He put one hoof in front of the other. The soft sand shifted under his weight. Up, up, up he went. He was almost halfway when he made the mistake of looking down. The ground seemed so very far away. All the little plants looked like tiny green specks. His heart started to beat like a tiny drum. "Oh, my wobbly knees!" he cried softly. He turned around very carefully and scurried back down as fast as he could. When his hooves were safely on flat ground again, he let out a big sigh. He sat down with a plop, feeling sad and a little lonely, wishing he could be brave like the others. He didn't notice a small creature approaching until a gentle voice said, "Hello there." The little camel looked and saw a small desert fox with creamy white fur and big, kind eyes. It was Pip, who was known for being clever and very gentle. "My knees get all wobbly," the camel admitted, his cheeks feeling warm. "And my tummy feels funny. I want to slide and laugh, but my brave part stays at the bottom." The desert fox listened, his big ears twitching as he looked around thoughtfully. Then a little smile appeared on the fox's face. "I see," he said. "The big dune is for later. But what about that one?" He pointed with his nose to a very small hill of sand nearby. It was no bigger than a large cushion, and its slope was gentle and short. "That's just a baby dune," the little camel said. "Exactly," said the fox with a cheerful yip. "A perfect place to start. Watch me." The fox trotted over to the tiny hill, climbed it in 2 quick steps, and then slid down with a soft puffed.
"See, it's like sliding on a warm cloud," the fox said. "You just need to take one small brave step. That's how all big adventures begin." The baby camel looked at the friendly little hill. Maybe, just maybe, his knees could handle a whispering dune.
"Okay," he whispered, "one small brave step." He walked slowly to the hill and stood at the top. He closed his eyes tight, wiggled his eyelashes for good luck, and shuffled his feet forward. For a moment, he felt a flutter of excitement. Then he was gliding. Whoosh! He landed in the soft, powdery sand with a gentle bump. He opened his eyes. He was at the bottom. He had done it. A giggle escaped from his throat, growing into a happy, bubbling laugh. "I did it!" he shouted to the fox. "That was fun!" His knees didn't feel wobbly at all. They felt strong. "Let's try again," he said excitedly. So they did. He slid down the baby dune over and over. Each time, his confidence grew. He even learned that his knobby knees were very good for steering. After a while, the fox pointed to a slightly bigger hill. "Ready for the next step?" he asked. The little camel looked at the new hill. It didn't look scary anymore. It just looked like the next size up from fun. He nodded eagerly. "Here I go!" he shouted. He climbed the second hill and slid down. This ride was longer and faster. It was even more fun. The feeling of gliding on the warm, golden sand was the best feeling in the world. It felt like riding a wave made of sunshine. He and the fox sat together on top of the medium hill as the sky filled with stars. The desert was now bathed in a soft, silvery light. The dunes no longer looked scary, but peaceful and beautiful. "Thank you," the camel said softly. "You showed me how to be brave." "You had the bravery inside you all along," the fox replied, nuzzling him gently. "You just needed to find the right place to let it out." The camel smiled. He felt warm and happy. He looked at his wonderfully knobby and now very steady knees. They were adventure knees. Thank you for joining this sandy adventure. We hope this story made you smile and reminded you that every big journey starts with one small brave step. May your days be full of kindness, courage, and wonderful discoveries. See you again soon.